So, first thing first, you need to make a realistic cake is to have a cup filled with anything you are addicted with, and that could make you go high. And if you're like me, underage, tea will work perfectly. And music, and don't forget to sing that.
Fuck.
So, guys, you know what? I really love cups and music. Anyways, so this cup right here is my favorite one, and so I decided to make another cup, but they're gonna be twists in it. It's gonna be totally edible cake, and obviously I'm gonna make it out of cake. So for that, then मैंने लिया cake and buttercream and I made a little cake tower out of it. I already cut the cake slightly smaller than the diameter of the cup, and then I stacked it and covered it with little chocolate ganache and kept it in freezer to let it set. And then comes our lead character of this video, modeling chocolate. मैंने इसे घर पे बनाया था and इसे सेट करने के लिए रूम टेम्परेचर पर रखना होता है एंड आई लेट इट सेट बट ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही सख्त हो गया इतना सख्त कि मैं लिटरली इससे किसी का सर भी फूट सकता आई मेड इट लाइक 3 days ago and I should have used it but I didn't because I was busy, so like really busy. As I was way too busy, so it got really hard to handle and इसको मैंने सेट होने के लिए रखा था but it got way too settled down and बहुत ज़्यादा crystallize भी हो गया था, so I melted down a little and then I kneaded it properly and it literally took me like 2 hours to do it. So इसीलिए मैं रात को शूट कर रही थी and I really decided to do that day only but as I was busy so I again got busy. एंड वाइल हैंडलिंग दैट मॉडलिंग चॉकलेट ब्रेक ऑफ मॉडलिंग चॉकलेट जब तक मैंने इसको बनाया इट गॉट रियली डार्क. सो जहाँ पे मेरा स्टेशन है इट्स ऑन टेरेस, सो देयर वाज नो सनलाइट, सो आई जस्ट bring my all stuff in my room and that's why the lighting is not that much of good. It's not that good, so ignore it and all the mess. And I also wanted to watch something on laptop so I just bring it everything and I just cut. I roll the modeling chocolate in a thin sheet and then I cut the long rectangular sheet and then I wrap it around the tower of cake and then everything I did next day. मैंने रात को ऑलरेडी इसको मैंने अच्छी तरीके से शेप दे दिया था, सो नेक्स्ट डे आई जस्ट डिड सम फिनिशिंग टचेस लाइक स्मूदिंग द साइड ऑफ द मॉडलिंग चॉकलेट एंड द आउटर लेयर ऑफ द कप. तो मैं उसको ब्रश से एंड जो कप में है वो हॉट वाटर है उससे मैं पूरा का पूरा मैं स्मूथ आउट कर रही थी सो दैट इट कुड बी अ स्टेबल एंड स्मूथ surface for painting it. एंड मैं फिर उसके बाद फिर मैंने इसको हैंड पेंट किया एंड एट फर्स्ट आई वाज जस्ट deciding which brush I should be using it and I was just experimenting with this thing and at first I thought it would be really easy to paint it because the design on the cup was really simple I think, but when I was painting it literally took me a lot of hours because I was hand painting it. But nowadays there is available a sticker kind of thing on a wafer paper. You can just put it on whatever surface you want and then you just gotta wipe up some water on it and it's gonna be transferred on the surface. तो वो स्टिकर मेरे पास था नहीं because I didn't find it anywhere and जहाँ पे मैं रहती हूँ वहाँ पे भी कोई दुकान में रखा नहीं था and it is not possible to get exactly same sticker जो मुझे पेंट करना था. तो only option I was available was to just paint it by myself. And also I was listening music, so and as I told you at the intro of this video that it's important to listen music, otherwise it wouldn't turn as realistic as possible. It will turn something else like a gober so it will turn something else like a gober so it's important. And while making this cake, I learned a lot, and because these making realistic cake is new thing for me, and I'm trying it, and I'm literally enjoying it making it. I've never tried it, and I was like, why I'm not trying it? I was just sitting on internet like YouTube, YouTube ही देखती हूँ मैं. So I was just watching YouTube, and then a video popped up, and I've been watching a lot of videos of realistic cake like a lot, like 2 to 3 years back I was watching it. But then it something clicked in me, like, why you are not making it? And I was like, why I'm not making it, why? And then I just thought, and I just made it. So I just made it, and it turns out really good. And while making this, I learned a lot of things. Like, even while making this video, I have learned and I have tried different things, and I don't know what gonna happen, it's gonna work out or not, but I enjoy making it, so I just gonna make it. And while painting it, I was making sure to match all the patterns and all the shape of the small leaves on the actual cup. And I was really making sure to, at the end, it will look similar, not something else.
2 hours later.
Then, after struggling a lot, I finally made it, and it looks pretty good. So it's time to fill the cup with the coffee. I mean, what a cup without coffee in it? I think so. So for that, I took some black coffee. I mean, not some, yeah, some. So I just added some agar-agar powder in it to make it in a jelly form. I'm not gonna pour it a whole liquid in it. It's gonna be a whole mess when I will cut it. So you can take anything, or thick chocolate ganache, and then it will be hot chocolate, not coffee. And to make it little better, I will add coffee bubble or foam on top, and it will make it even more realistic. And to make it, just whip the coffee and agar agar mixture as we normally do it, and collect all those bubble and add on top of the coffee, and that's it. And at the end, it was looking pretty realistic, I think so. And if you don't think same as me, just drop a comment, whatever you want to say, anything about this cake. I don't know. After, and I clicked some pictures and sent it to my bestie and texted, hey, I'm having black coffee. And on that, she didn't reply anything. And I think I tricked her, because if she would have guessed that it's a cake, then she would have replied something. And at least I think like that. Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know.
I don't.
Anyways, after watching this video, she would know it. So if you're watching it, do comment me, did you guessed it, or you were just ignoring me? And I really enjoyed making this, and the more I'm making it, I'm more loving it. So maybe next video will be another realistic cake. So
Enjoy. We could dance like Luala.
I loved it, and my sibling loved it, because they got cake to eat. And so don't forget to comment it, whatever you think about this cake. Is it looking realistic or not? And at the end, I only want to say one thing.